Welcome to the Ingress Insights podcast, hosted by PkmnTrainerJ. Ingress Insights is a podcast about the Niantic game Ingress. Listen each week for the latest news, updates and rumours. Let us know your thoughts by leaving a voice message or emailing us at the links in the show notes.
Additional intel available.
Hello agents and welcome to episode 87 of the Ingress Insights podcast. In this week's episode we'll be going over what happened on Pi Day and any anomaly related news, as well as some issues that were had with Second Sunday and a little update on the Wayfarer challenge in Chile and India. Before I get into all of that, there was obviously some big Niantic news that happened this week. That's covered in our previous episode that dropped on the usual Sunday. This one will be dropping, I'm hoping, on the Wednesday the 19th. I'm going to schedule that in for. So if you do want to listen to my thoughts on that news that I'm not going to mention in this episode, just go back to the previous episode to be able to catch up there. You'll also see from the title of this episode that it's called the Fake Episode 100. This is because if you go on Apple Podcasts or anything like that, you'll see there's now actually 100 audio clips / episodes to listen to of the Ingress Insights podcast. This is because of bonus episodes and other little specials on there. So it does now add up to 100 separate episodes you can listen to, and a trailer I think counts as one as well. But I will do something special for the actual 100th episode. I just thought it was funny when I'd seen that come up a few weeks ago and it was going to be the 100th basically episode, but not really. I do want to get into my gameplay a little bit before I get into the main news. So as you know, I was aiming for level 14. That happened in my lunch break a few days ago, so I found quite a kind of heavy area on my way to the office, and then looped back there on my lunch break and set an apex off, set off a few level 8 resonators, and it was pretty much done in that instant. So I'm now on a measly level of AP for level 14 to get again to 15 and then to 16, and then I'll presumably recurse again. But if it's getting too close to when the Cambridge anomaly is that I'm hoping to go to, I'll obviously leave that off. I won't recurse. I'll stay at 16 until that's done. So that's about all I've got for anything pre-show. So I'm going to now move into the anomaly related news.
This is Shimon, former community manager for the Witcher Monster Slayer, and you're listening to Ingress Insights.
For the Plus Alpha related news, I don't have anything really for this section because I'm recording this a few days before the actual Shard Skirmish. However, there was an update to the one that was under investigation previously. So the Ingress team posted that they've now adjusted the score from the previous skirmish that happened on the 8th of March. It was originally Enlightened 106.4, Resistance 78.4. As I mentioned last time, there was suspected spoofing activity or something going on at least. The score from that skirmish has now been adjusted to Enlightened 106.4 and Resistance 81.9. So they've obviously managed to iron out whatever was up with the system at that point. I'll cover the XM anomaly and the skirmish in next week's episode, and then we'll have the final score for the Plus Alpha anomaly series. But that's all I've got this time. As I say, I'm recording a little bit earlier because I need to get some other things done when the actual anomaly is going on.
What's up? This is Smooth Guy O, and you listen to the Ingress Insight podcast.
Moving in now to regular Ingress news, we did get a new app update. That side rolling out on the 11th of March, so we're now on update 2.162.1. So they mentioned that they added nearby Wayfarer wayspots to portal nominations, which we did already have. Fixed access level insufficient error messages that blocked recurse agents from portal nominations, so that's really handy. And fixed issue with reduced portal visibility under multi-layered fields. So all in all, nice little updates on there. We're still on the purple logo. There doesn't seem to be a logo specifically for the Plus Alpha or Plus Theta anomalies. But it's nice that they fixed those little issues on there that were a bit of a pain for people. Today, as I'm recording, it's still Pi Day, so the 14th of March, so 3/14 if you read the date wrong like Americans do. And for Ingress, we get a Pi Day 2025 campaign, and they do mention they were irrational bounties that would test agent sanity, and it definitely seems to be the case. So to clear this bounty, you have to complete 3 out of 5 bounties to advance, and for that you get 314 AP. It starts off relatively easy, so capturing any 3 portals will get you 3 resonators to your relevant level. If you're level 8 or above, it will be level 7, but it's always 1 level lower. Capturing any 31 portals will get you 31 resonators of 1 level below your level, with max being 7. Capturing any 314 portals will get you 314 level appropriate resonators. And then we start to get into ones that are a bit crazy, of capturing any 3,142 portals. That would get you 314 force amps. The final task is capturing 31,416 portals in a day, and that gets you 314 turrets. I'm obviously not going to complete all the tasks on there. I'm not going to capture 31,416 portals in a day, but I think they certainly lived up to it when they said it would test agent sanity on there. Do let me know if you're able to capture that many portals. I don't know that I'll ever capture that many in a day, but it'd be interesting to know how far you got on it. Last Sunday was second Sunday in Ingress, and due to daylight saving time, that caused some issues where agents weren't able to claim tasks and got duplicate tasks, things like that. It did eventually get sorted, but if you were able to complete a second Sunday assignment and didn't get the tick, just make sure you raise that with the Ingress team in the app, and they should be able to sort that out on there. Next, I want to mention something that I have no idea how long it's been in the game for, but it seems to be a special assignment that's unlimited, so one that never goes away, that teaches new agents how to play the game. It's called the Ingress Challenge Compendium. It says, "Welcome aboard, agent. This special assignment will challenge you across a wide array of Ingress operations, ensuring you have an opportunity to discover a wide array of techniques, skills, and features. And when you complete all 34 bounties, it awards you 10,000 AP, which is a lot if you're just starting off on the game." So I'll run through what the tasks are. They each reward 80 AP. So there is hack any 1 portal, drone hack 1 portal, earn 1 glyph hack point, create 1 link, create 1 field, deploy 1 resonator, upgrade 1 resonator, deploy 1 portal mod, destroy 1 resonator, destroy 1 portal mod, capture any portal, neutralize 1 portal, recycle 1 item, destroy 1 machina portal, reclaim 1 machina portal, destroy 1 enemy link, destroy 1 opponent field, recharge portals with 1000 XM, claim 1 kinetic capsule program, complete 1 all-time unique mission, complete 1 bounty, complete daily assignments for 1 day, recall your drone 1 time, complete 1 hack streak, upload 1 portal scan, earn 1 overclock hack point, return 1 drone to their owner, discharge 1 power cube, redeem 1 free offer from the store, activate 1 apex boost, attempt 1 glyph hack, use 1 beacon, hack 1 portal key, and capture 10 MU. As I said, all of those actions give you 80 AP, so whatever 80 times 34 is that I can't do off the top of my head. And then you get plus 10,000 AP as well, so it's kind of teaching you how to play the game if you've not got into it. I imagine it unlocks around level 3, level 4, and maybe it's there from right at the start, but seeing as you claim the free kinetic capsule at level 4, that would make sense for it to be thereabouts. Hopefully that, along with the handbook, gets more agents that start off the game playing, understanding what they're doing. Be interesting to see if something like that is offered in future, and it's also interesting to see the array of tasks on there, as we've not had things like recycle items or activate apex boosts as tasks before, nor have we had a assignment that's permanently on there, so it's interesting to know that is possible and what it might mean for future assignments that we do get in the game. The only real other bit of Ingress news I've got before I move into Wayfarer news and then wrapping things up is that the Oliver Linton Wolf 2025 medal is now available in the store. It costs 30,800 CMU, and it's usual, come with 2 Fracas and 5 rare kinetic capsules. If you miss it this time round, don't worry, it'll come back on the 24th of March for a run for the final week, along with all the other badges. So that being said, there's a tiny bit of Wayfarer news that I'll move on to, and then we'll get wrapped up.
Hi, this is HP Rulola, and you're listening to the Ingress Insights podcast.
I shared in episode 85 my thoughts on the single game challenge for Chile and India for Wayfarer. Niantic Tintino responded on the forum topic on the 11th of March. So he said, "Hello explorers, thanks for sharing your thoughts. Want to hop in the chat and share a bit more regarding the Chile and India challenge currently taking place. Similar to the Brazil challenge from late last year, this is a collaboration between the Pokemon Go team and the Wayfarer team to bring Wayfarer awareness to these locations. In partnership with Pokemon Go, we host 2 Wayfarer webinars for the local group of community leaders who walk them through the purpose of Wayfarer, how to nominate and how to review. Our goal is to bring Wayfarer to these communities and leveraging the Pokemon Go events, Pokemon Go City Safari as the conduit. Our hope is to continue this level of partnership with Pokemon Go, and we're open to other games wanting to partner with us in this way. These efforts were led by the game team with support from our team to bring it to life. Another question I hope to address is why it wasn't open for all to participate. The simple answer here is the backlog. The backlog of these locations are rather small, the size for which a global reviewing community will resolve in a matter of hours. The intention here wasn't exclusion, but rather a tailored experience for the locals in these communities. Lastly, as to why this wasn't announced in the forum, I will own this. Without being available to all, I felt conflicted in sharing something the majority of you couldn't participate in. Moving forward, I do not mind sharing when we have these types of challenges, if anything, just for the awareness of it. Hope this helps add some colour to the situation. So obviously they mentioned being open to other games doing it, so it seems like Ingress could do one of these kind of challenges if they wanted. Again, even if it was a single game challenge, it was Ingress, I'd probably still feel the same way, because it feels exclusionary rather than involving everyone. I'd prefer to just have the regular Wayfarer challenges and maybe loop these countries in, like before we've gone around various countries and added a country in for a day, cleared it off and then carried on. I feel that would work better, but obviously it's up to the Wayfarer team and up to the Pokemon Go team what they want to do on that. But I'd hope the Ingress team chat with the Wayfarer team and maybe have one of these kind of challenges. I can imagine people would go a bit mad if there was a OPR live badge offered in one of these challenges. That's all for me for this week, folks. So I'm going to get moved on and wrapped up for you. Thank you, agents, for listening to this episode of the Ingress Insights podcast. Next week, we'll go through details about the Nepal anomaly as well as the Skirmish results, as I recorded too early to get them in this one, as well as any Ingress news that's come out and any clarifications on things about Scopely, Niantic, Spatial, anything to do with that we can receive in the meantime. If you want more details on that, just go back to the previous episode to be able to listen and get a bit more detail on there, just around the official statements and my thoughts on it. Love you to share your thoughts on either Spotify comments or emailing me or sending me a voicemail message. I do have a voicemail message from Saramanda, but I'm going to use that in an upcoming bonus episode that I've got scheduled. So I've not forgotten about you, Saramanda. I have received it and have used it. But it'll be interesting to see what happens, and then if we get the official agreement between Scopely and Niantic, then I guess I'll need to change the start of the podcast to say the Niantic Spatial game instead, and rebrand a few things myself for the podcast. So that'll be fun for me. I hope you're looking forward to the actual episode 100 after this one being the fake episode 100, and that you all have a great day, whatever day I release this extra podcast on, and hope you have a lovely time hacking as well.